All right, hello everybody. So this is going to be part two of my Sales Master plus Above Mastership lectures. So I just want to go over the different terminology that people use. Okay, so we hear the saying auto sales master, right? And then we hear the saying manual sales master, right? So what's the difference between auto and manual? Okay, so you have to think about these things. Why is this thing? Why is this auto sales master? Okay, so it's very simple. Just think about a car. There's a manual car and an automatic car for gearing. So what's the difference between a automatic? Automatic is automatic. You just put it in drive and it goes. What's the difference between a manual? Manual, you have to put it in gear 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? So there are processes, steps to get to a auto sales master. An auto sales master is somebody who generates the needed 2.5 million PV on the A and B with a personal PV of 700K within the 1st to the 15th period and or 16 to the end of the month. So if you're an auto sales master, it's automatically assumed that you're able to do it in both periods because you automatically do it. So for example, I'm technically a auto sales master, right? Because I gain more than 2.5 million PV a day. So I become a sales master in Atomy in one day, right? As for other people, it may take let's say 6 months to get to the point of being able to build enough consumers to gain mastership from the 1st to the 15th and or the 16th to the end of the month, right? Does this make sense? I hope this makes sense. So let's talk about these steps and talk about what I mean by these things. So as we're studying this topic, you have to kind of think about the process that people are taking to get to this step, okay? So let's say that one person in your downline, let's say a family, okay, one family is able to generate 100K PV, and that 100K PV is, let's say, multiplied 25 times, right? So that will create 2.5 million PV, and that will be GPV, right, for you, GPV for you. So that means that if you have a downline of individuals, okay, 50 of these individuals who consume 100 kPV a month, okay, let's say a month, then you'll need double that, okay, right? Why? Because look, if you have individuals who are consuming that a month, then you have to half that for the 15 to the 1st to the 15th and 16th to the end of the month period. Okay? So to make it easy to understand, let's say that every 15 days you need 50 households who consume 100K. If that's the case, then that means that with 50, 50, okay, from the 1st to the 15th, you become a sales master. And this period, from the 16th to the end of the month, if you have another 50-50, then you become a sales master again. So that's a total of 100, 200. So 200 auto, who are these? Consumers. Okay, so auto consumers make you into a auto, what? Sales master. Okay, so that's how this works. So each day, what you're striving to do is you're striving to create consumers who will then turn your business into passive income and what we call a auto sales master. I hope this makes sense. Okay, so for me, it didn't work out too well for me in the very beginning. So for me, I worked, let's just say 10 hours a day, right? So 10 hours can be, for example, 2 hours broken down into planning. Okay, 2 hours broken down into taking action, so calling. Okay, 2 hours to actually meeting people face to face. Okay, 2 hours into actually this would be about 4 hours. Okay, so meeting people face to face. So about 4 to 6 hours was the average time. Okay, so 6 hours doing this and then 4 hours doing this equates to about 10 hours a day for 30 days gave me $73.30. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into the breakdown of this return on investment, right? ROI regarding my time here in my next lecture. I'm gonna title it "Are you doing Atomy correctly?" Right? So are you doing Atomy right or correctly? Or I'm gonna title it something like that. Okay, so I'll explain it there. But regardless, what I was doing for 10 hours a day for 30 days was creating consumers. Okay. And if I did what I was supposed to do, then these consumers should not just consume one item or two items, but they should be able to consume more. Right? So in the beginning stages, individuals only consume maybe one or two items because that's just all they're willing to purchase because they don't know anything about the product and or the company. But you start to create consumers who love the product and love the experience. So therefore, they're willing to try more products later on down the road. And those become your auto consumers and their PV builds, right? It builds and builds and builds and builds. And the first time, maybe person A, let's say Jew, purchased only 10K PV. But now my family purchases 100K PV. I 10x'd, right? And this was only because I understood the value. So the product had to be good quality, right? Q. And it had to be a good price, P. So high quality, low price. These products had to be high quality, low price for me to retain my membership. So desire to repurchase, feeling that I am gaining value from purchasing in Atomy, regardless of getting any commission. Okay, so for example, if you go to Walmart or if you go to Target, wherever it may be to shop, you shop there because you need a product. You do not shop there to get a commission from these companies, right? You don't say, oh, today I bought $100 worth of Coca-Cola, so I better get my commission. No, you bought Coke because you wanted to drink Coke, right? You bought avocados and toast because you wanted to make a avocado toast sandwich, whatever it may be, right? You don't, whenever you're buying those products, you don't think about, oh, this avocado is going to give me return on my investment. No, that's not how you think when you shop at a supermarket. Buying your shampoos and things of that nature is the same. So that has to be the mindset that you're able to understand first, or else you're doing Atomy the wrong way, because you shouldn't be doing Atomy as a business if you don't even desire to use the products or see value in the product, because this is what you're going to be introducing to people. So after you get that, then you'll be able to go to the next step. So individuals who are in the very beginning stages, we call them manual sales masters, right? Manual sales masters are individuals who are just now getting started, building consumers, and are not able to become sales masters in the very beginning stages because they don't have the needed revenue or PV. Okay? So I was a manual sales master in the beginning, right? So let's say that you have 2.5 million PV on your A side. And on your B side, let's say that you have 2.0, okay, million PV. And let's say that today is the 1st to the 15th period, and out of the 1st to the 15th, it's the 10th. So you have 5 more days to create 500K PV to get you up to sales master, right? So this is a manual sales master because you have to work for this PV right now. But let's say that without doing anything on the 10th, even by the 15th, your account here surpasses and gets to 3 million PV. Well, you're an auto sales master then, because without your effort, right, you were able to create that because of previous effort. Right? So what's the previous effort? Previously creating consumers and partners, and these individuals are now duplicated and working with you to build synergy and volume in your downline. Make sense? So a manual sales master, there are many different types. Okay, so let me share with you a few different ways to do the business. So the beauty about Atomy is you can do the business however you want. Okay, there is no specific way or method to Atomy. Okay, there is only one direction. That's what we say. So if there was a specific way and a method, then we'd all already be imperial masters, right? But that's not the case. So the direction is what? The direction is become a consumer. Only do the business if you are a satisfied consumer, okay? And get yourself plugged into the system, which is the Atomy education system. Okay, the centers, the one-day seminars, and the success academies. Okay, that's the direction that we're talking about. Okay, and then now within this template, there are more details. Of course, we can go over, but I'm not going to go over all those right now. Okay, I'm just going to tell you the different methods. Okay, so let's say that you just started Atomy. How do you become a sales master? Well, the easiest way is buy 700K, buy 2.5 million, 2.5 million, and voila, you're a sales master. Okay. Now the question is this for everybody to do? No, this is not. Okay. This is for individuals who are able to have, who they actually need the funds to be able to do this, first of all, and then they should be individuals who know how to resell the product, right? So what I mean is, let's say that you bought 25 boxes of, I don't know, Hemohim, okay? And you can easily resell the 25 boxes to your friends and family. Well, that's fine, okay, if you did it that way. As long as you're able to do this, that's up to you if you want to do this, okay? Another way to do it is to build while doing this. Okay, so some people do this at a smaller level. So let's say that you want 300K PV on your personal PV to get your first commissions. Okay, so what you do is you buy 300K worth of product, and then with that product, okay, you go meet person A and person B, and you tell them about how amazing Atomy is in your experience. Let's say you bought like 10 shampoos or whatever it may be. You share it with this person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 people, and these people also are satisfied with your shampoo. Okay, just as though you were happy with your experience, they are as well. Okay, so they add themselves in your downline. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voila, you have 10 people now. You have 10 people who are shampoo consumers. So you'll get maybe 10K PV from them every 2 months or so. So this is building your way up to the 2.5 needed, 2.5 in the A and B by building consumers on the way. And let's say that during this process, you're able to generate auto PV from auto consumers of 2 million. 2 million is a point, okay, on your A and B. Well, let's say that instead of buying the 5 million that you bought a few months ago, now you only have to buy 1 million. And with that 1 million, you can become a sales master, right? Because you need 500K here, 500K here, so 1 million PV, okay? And then you're still a manual sales master, okay? Maybe you want to just leave it though. You don't want to match that. You don't feel like If you match it, you'll benefit. But if you do match it, that means that it would be 300K, 300K. So one more PV, right? And then you'll have 200K, 200K left to match next period. And then you'll also get the sales mastership bonus. So that's 75 plus around 400, something like that. Extra money that you would get for buying the 1 million PV, as long as you have a way to get rid of it. Okay, to build new consumers with this, or if you need to use this to direct sell to somebody, or if you need stock on hand because there's no centers around you, or there aren't, it's not easy for people to gain access. Let's say the shipping charge is 150 minimum for free shipping, so you want products on hand so people within your local area can pick up from you for free, whatever it may be. Okay, so you can set it up that way. So as you do this, you are slowly on the road to become an auto sales master. And this is the same thing for Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master, and so on. But the only difference is doing the sales mastership, it's just you, right? You're just a sales master with your consumers. So it's really easy. But if you're doing this and trying to become a Diamond Master, it's a little bit more difficult because why? It's not just PV, it's the structure and leadership within your downline that you need to maintain and develop together to succeed. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I think this video is already a little bit long, so I hope this helps you to understand the difference between manual sales master and auto sales master and the other masterships in Atomy. All right, thank you very much. Bye.